All right, so welcome to the July 12th guild meeting of the ESO chapter of the Sinister Swarm. Today we're just going to fill you in with some quick stuff, with some titles to give out. We will not be doing standard promotions today. However, if you think that you're up for Soldier Bee, hit up one of us and we'll check on it, and then we'll give you your Soldier Bee test after the guild meeting. Or any of the other remaining ranks. We'll try and get what should have been posted as the promotions for today up sometime this evening or tomorrow. And then, so with that, I'll be handing the guild meeting over to Splint, who will be starting with titles.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Duke Dracon. And first of all, like Dracon said, if you had your heart set, please, by all means, make sure that you PM like Dracon or myself so we can check on it and get your soldier retest out. And we really do appreciate you guys contributing to making this community what it is, especially over the last 15 years. It's just turned into something so much more than what it started, and we couldn't be prouder of it. That being said, we would like to recognize people that have gone a little bit above and beyond and want to continue to do so. So we're going to hand out some titles today. Alright. These first promotions are all quartermaster promotions. For the promotion for PvE Quartermaster under myself, we have Ritualist. So congratulations, Quartermaster Ritualist. For PvE under myself, we have Doog. So congratulations, Quartermaster Doog. For PvP under Chief Vashon, we have congratulations to Quartermaster Grim Death. For Quartermaster Herald under, I believe, Baron Quantum, congratulations, Quartermaster Angelila. For Quartermaster under the leadership, which would be under Dracon and Hobbit, we have Kimberlin. So congratulations, Sarah, Quartermaster Kimberlin Sarah. For Quartermaster Treasury underneath Bhutan, we have congratulations go out to Quartermaster Xavian. For Quartermaster Crafting under Kitiara goes up to Quartermaster Gayata. And for our last promotion, as far as titles go, I am going to put it back to... Oh, before I do that, we are still looking for a media manager position, so if you are extremely skilled with recording videos or audio or editing and putting them together in a cool, awesome way, please, by all means, feel free to hit up Dracon or myself, or Hobbit, and we will definitely see what you can do. We do have one more title to hand out, but for that one, we're going to hand it over back to Duke Dracon. So, by your leave, sir.
So every once in a while, within a chapter or within the community, there are people who have kind of just gone above and beyond from day one, from the moment they kind of step in the door. Constantly just asking if anyone needs help, or going out of their way to help people who don't even need or want said help, and introducing them to kind of the deeper part of our community, which is really just that, the community aspect of us. These people believe that they're not someone that needs to be recognized. They don't go out of their way for that recognition. They're doing the job because they enjoy the game and the community and those people around them. One of those people in particular has been with us for a little while now, and she has turned down ranks multiple times. And through a little bit of arm twisting and a little bit of coaxing, and just assurance that she's more than doing the job that we're asking her to do, and that she deserves the things that she get, we would like to offer Kitty Aria a killer request.
Woo!
Yay!
Awesome.
Yay.
Awesome.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
So for the quest, we are actually going to ask that she goes through and takes full control of the existing crafting system, and then kind of turns it to what she would want and expect out of the crafting system. Now, she already had quite a very deep hand in the crafting system, as it were, assisting those people who would help put it together. But she's also turned and taken that crafting system to her own, and we would ask that she do that to her fullest now, including basically overseeing the quartermaster that would be with her, and also getting control of the crafting documents and making sure everyone's aware who has what and what they're doing. So we don't just force these on. These are something that has to be accepted. So, Kiriaria, would you accept your Killer Bee quest?
It would be my pleasure. Thank you.
Yay!
Congratulations, Hail Swarm.
Hail Swarm.
Hail Swarm, kitty.
It's about time.
Yeah, she worked hard for it. She deserves it.
Agreed.
I just mean it's about time she caved into the pressure.
And what good is peer pressure if you don't cave eventually?
I mean, seriously.
Can't stand people with willpower.
All right, so at this time, I'll pass the meeting to Viknot, who will be going over just a rule reminder and community kind of community stuff that we expect out of one another. Killer Bee Viknot, the floor is yours.
Well, thank you, sir. Alright, folks, I'll just post a real quick link here, just in case anybody forgot about the 10 rules. It is rule number 6, participate and contribute. I feel it's something that we all do exceptionally well here in this chapter. Just, you know, keep up the good work and stuff, and really team up and work together to get to what we want to do. A little bit about what it says. It talks a little bit about using the tripod and stuff. They're all really important parts of our community. Continue to post some stuff and sign up for events and things like that. And remember to be in Ventrilo. That's pretty much the nuts and bolts of that one.
All right, so we'll be passing to Potamus, who will be giving out a little bit of information about recent events.
Hail Swarm.
Hail
Hail
Swarm.
Potamus.
Hey.
Hail. I would like to thank you guys for coming out Tuesday night for our PvP competition, and we have a winner, and it is Arya.
Yay! Go Arya.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congrats. She should have received a fairly large sum of gold and some decent gear out of the competition, and we will be. The plans are to have a possibly different competition each month for PvP, so keep that in mind. And for PvP tonight, I will not be leading a PvP event right after the meeting, but I will be in PvP this evening, and we'll be running all night, so if anyone wants to join, you're more than welcome. And with that, one other announcement. It seems that the FPS issues has been remedied for 99% of everyone, so you should feel no ill effects from going into Cyrodiil now. And with that, I will pass it on to Hobbit for shenanigans.
Alright, I got a lot to cover, so I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible and so you guys don't fall asleep. Right now we're working on some endgame trial objectives. Gayata has a post up on in the crafting section about all of the stuff that we're going to need for ingredients for potions, so I want to make sure you check that out. I think we're 4 people away from having enough Vet 12 members for trials. Now, you can get them at Vet 10. It is significantly more difficult at Vet 10. So we're looking to start at Vet 12. If you need any help or advice on what you're going to need, gear-wise, maybe stat-wise or whatever, let us know. We can advise you on that. But we're going to be trying to start that by the end of the month and get some people going into trials and experiencing that.
Cough, cough, weak.
Week.
Ended this week.
Alright. Still doing our crafting initiatives as well. Every Thursday we have the Crafters Hall. Kitiara runs an earlier version of the Crafters Hall for those that are on at that time. I run a later one after I get home from work. So that's all about crafting and getting your skills up, whether it's crafting traded items for research or trading crafted items to get the inspiration you need to get your skill up. So be sure to get in on that Thursday afternoons. If you need stuff even before that, we can do that as well. So event calendar still running. If there's an event you want to run, make sure to give me a holler and I can put that up on the event calendar and get that changed as soon as possible. All kinds of stuff going on, so if you have any questions about that, feel free to ask as well. And that's about it for the regular stuff that I need to cover. Short and sweet. Now, we're going to go into a lot of the stuff about this trade. If any of you need an invite to the Trade Guild, it's called the Ebonheart Merchants Limited. Go ahead and say something now and we'll get you into the Trade Guild. As Sinister Swarm members, you are the 2nd rank, which allows you to invite anyone in the Trade Guild, and the 1st rank, which is the Peddler's rank, is for anyone that's not in the Sinister Swarm community. If anyone asks about ranking up inside the Ebonheart Merchants Limited Trade Guild, let them know that that's for Sinister Swarm members, and they're more than welcome to apply to the Sinister Swarm. They'll have to go the same process as everyone else. So, but generally, I don't think we're going to see many people from the Trade Guild wanting to join the Sinister Swarm. Now, there's a lot of stuff to deal with the Trade Guild. Basically, what we're going to go over today, and I want you to ask as many questions as you need as well to get stuff answered and such. This is an outlet for us to get our buying and selling and trading done. There's been a lot of controversy over it because there's no auction house system within the game. This is really the easiest way to deal with it, and you have a lot of options. There's been a lot of mention made about the merchant's website that gives you kind of average prices on what you might want to buy and sell stuff for. I hate to break it to everyone, but this website really isn't up to date. Some things are. 95% of the stuff that's on that website is not up to date, unfortunately. You're going to have to really be discerning in regards to what you want to buy and sell stuff for. I mean, obviously it's up to you if you want to undercut and throw things up there, you just want a quick buck, that's not a problem. But if you want to get the most out of what you're buying and selling for, your best bet is just to hop into Rift, sit around in Riften, and watch the chat going. This is probably the biggest trading zone out there right now, aside from your starting area in Stonefalls. And you'll see a lot of people buying and selling and trading right in the chat and such. This gives you a really good idea of what a lot of the prices are going for, what you can expect to sell things for and such, and it'll give you a good impression on what you might want to put up on the Trade Guild store for. Now, for purposes of the trade store, we really want people to keep in mind that people are going to be looking for a lot of the good stuff for buying and selling. So if you're putting up, you know, 1 bug loss, 1 cornflower, or 2 cornflower, people aren't really going to be interested in stuff like that. They're going to be looking for stacks of stuff, and this is what's going to sell the most. If you're trying to sell stacks of refined materials, that is a stack of iron ore, or a stack of dwarven ore, or a stack of voidstone ore, these are going to sell for the most, as opposed to the actual ingots themselves. Just for purposes of information, if you're selling a stack of ingots for anything less than 400 gold, you're losing money. You can sell to the vendor for 400 gold for a stack of refined material. So anything above 400 gold on the trade guild is going to make you profit. If you're selling a stack of unrefined materials, like a stack of ore or rough nightwood or something to that effect, don't accept anything less than 2,000 gold a stack. Because when someone refines that, the moment they get a legendary upgrade item, it's more than paid for it already, because legendary item upgrades are going for 2,500 gold or more a piece. So don't accept anything less than 2,000 gold for a stack of unrefined materials. I mean, if you want to sell it for less than that, absolutely go ahead. But if you're looking to maximize your profits, 2,000 gold is a good spot to sit at. In regards to items, whether it's green, blue, or purple, anything that's going to be found as a quest reward more than likely isn't going to sell all that well, because everyone's going to be able to get it at some point. If you're looking to sell purple items, keep in mind that anything below 50 is probably going to be selling for, on average, 500 to 800 gold a piece, because most people are going to be getting stuff like that through their leveling going up. And something like that is pretty much going to be sold for purposes of disassembling it and trying to get the purple upgrade item. And those prices are hovering right around 500 to 800 gold a piece. When you're getting up in the higher levels, Vet 1 and higher, you're going to want to be a little bit more careful about what you sell something like that for, because those items are going to be used more for leveling, as opposed to immediately just pulling off the trade guild store and deconstructing. Also, keep an eye out for a lot of the deals that are going to be going on. The other day, I hopped into the trade store and noticed 2 blue items up on the trade store for 100 gold apiece. I immediately pulled them off and deconstructed them and got 2 blue upgrade items off of it, and those are worth 250 gold apiece. If I wanted to resell them, I'll end up collecting them for upgrades and such, but look at stuff like that. People aren't going to be necessarily selling items and knowing what their value is. I mean, you're more than welcome to tell them what their value is, but you're going to get a good deal if you look for stuff like that and see that it's going to be more profitable for you. Whether it's going to be just buying it off and deconstructing it yourself for the upgrade items, or taking it down and putting it back up for resale. If I put anything up there, a lot of the stuff is either going to be my own stuff, or majority of the stuff from the guild banks, just for profit for our own guild. If you see anything up there that I'm selling and you want it, feel free to let me know, and I'll pull it off immediately and just give it to you. There's no reason why that you need to buy anything from myself or the guild itself, and I have no problem pulling stuff off the store and just shipping it over to you. So we try to avoid selling to guild members. Obviously, it's going to be a little difficult to really police that with the trade guild and such. This is kind of an exception, and it's also we're going into new ground in this territory, because the systems for the game is completely different from most of the other MMOs that the Swarm has played before. So we're treading carefully and doing what we can to provide you guys with an outlet that'll best provide you with what you need. So, does anyone have any question? No questions at all. You can go right ahead, Zod. Keep asking.
Hail Swarm.
Hail, Zod.
Hail Swarm.
It was
Feels
awesome.
odd.
Hail.
I'm like, I have too many questions, but I guess, and do we have other, do we have any peddlers in the Merchant Guild at the moment? Or are we like ramping that up, or are we recruiting
Oh, absolutely.
now, or what?
Yeah. Everyone that's in Swarm has the ability to invite to the trade guild itself. We're sitting at 128 members total. That's a majority of Sinister Swarm members and a mix of people that have just been recruited from outside the Swarm. There's a post on the forums, right in the Bee and the Barb section, and it's sticky right at the top, trade guild information. It has some blurbs that you can copy and paste to recruit for the trade guild, and I suggest everyone do what they can for recruiting, because the more people that we have in the trade guild, the more the trade guild economy is going to grow, and the more things we're going to see on there, and we'll make more money. So don't be afraid to recruit for that, because the more people in there, the better. And if you even want to, you can recruit people while we're right here at the meeting. That's what I just did earlier. We've had a few people join the trade guild while we've been standing here. So, and don't be afraid if you invite someone and 5 minutes later they leave the trade guild. You're going to get a lot of people who are just going to hop in for a few moments, see what's on the store. If they don't like what they see, they're going to leave. So we've already gotten a lot of that. So that means it's going to behoove us to put stuff on there on the trade store that's going to be lucrative, that are going to want people to stay, whether it's raw materials or higher end items, that sort of thing. So, but definitely recruit wherever you can. And like I said, every Sinister Swarm member has the ability to invite to the trade guild. What's next, Zod?
So we're just basing the pricing is just free forming from what I understood from what you said already. So that question's answered.
Okay. Yeah, if anyone has any questions about pricing and what to sell items at, definitely feel free to ask in guild chat or come to me and everything. I've got a good handle on what things are selling for here and there. So, I mean, it's just a suggestion. On another thing that you guys might want to be interested in is a lot of these epic food and drink recipes are going for prices that are just absolutely insane. I think it was Angelia that linked a level 13 epic drink recipe in guild chat the other day. Pricing for epic recipes sits anywhere from 300k to more than $1 million. So keep that in mind before you go ahead and learn it yourself, because you may want to earn some cash. So they're going for an extreme amount of cash right now. So.
All right, sweet. I don't have any other questions offhand right now.
I have a question.
Okay.
Are any and all people accepted into the trade guild, or do we need? Or is there like an? Is there like an app or something?
No, anyone's accepted into the trade guild. The only rules that we have is no spamming. Other than that, spammers will be removed immediately. No questions asked. But you can invite anyone outside the trade guild, outside Sinister Swarm, to the trade guild. The name obviously isn't associated with the Sinister Swarm, so yeah, you have the ability to invite people. And like I said, the more people we have in the trade guild, the better the economy of the trade guild is going to be.
Okay.
Anyone else? Questions, comments, concerns, ideas? Don't be shy.
Flash mob.
Alright, so if there's no other questions, we're going to close the meeting. Alright, we are done. Thank you very much.